Okay, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Then, guys and gals of the internet, it is time once again for us to jump into the wonderful, wonderful world of Shadowrun. As always, I have my partner in crime, mothangel, with me here.
Hello.
And it is time to go on from where we left off, which was Blitz's loyalty mission.
Yes. Hello, Shadow.
Hello, Shadow.
He's eating potatoes. That's healthy.
He's always eating potatoes.
Potatoes are healthy and delicious.
I beg to differ. They're not that healthy.
And the witch drawings, don't worry about them. Just keep doodling and practicing and they'll become awesome. I'm sure they're already awesome. Just don't be so hard on yourself. And by the way, I'm drinking tonight, so...
Yes, we might get a drunk moth tonight.
No. I only have about 3 or 4 shots in this little glass, and I had 5 when visiting my mom, and I did not get drunk. Just a little bit tired. So I slept very well that night.
Well done.
It's so good. It's delicious.
Alright, here we go. We were already in the Matrix.
Yes. Well, boobs and butts comes in all shapes and sizes, so... I'm sure they're alright, Shadow. And also, by the way, the alcohol I'm drinking was a present from my mom. Because she knows I love licorice vodka shots. So I tried a new kind that she likes. And I loved it too, so she gave me a bottle. And it's so good. You know what, Shadow? That is the grown-up thing to do. It's just I'm not always that grown-up. And besides, I'm in company. Good company tonight.
Hey.
So I can justify my drinking.
Maybe. Hey, Satsu, how you doing, man?
Hello, Obsidian. Hello, Satsu. And yes, it's candy vodka. It's called Sismofyda. I'm not going to expect you to be able to say that, but that's what it's called.
Alright. I got a little bit of a dialogue here.
Yay.
Blitz. Hey, Chief, I found something here that you might want to have a look at. What is it? Looks like a sort of a person non grata list for the Lindenberg ring. Everyone here is listed as shoot on site. There are a lot of names here, lots of personal information too. Known associates, credit history, holopics, that kind of thing.
Oh, if you can get us a credit card number, we can go shopping for money that's not our own. Basically shopping for free.
Of course, that's where your mind goes to.
Yeah, and Varren looks very disapproving, I have to say.
Alright, so what's interesting about that? Well, there are 3 names on this list that I recognize. One of them is mine, naturally. The Landenbergs and the Schwarzerheers never did get along. Another is Hazenkamp's. Hazenkamp. He scoffs. I'm not surprised. Those bastards would just love my head on a plate. And Chief, the other one is yours. They've got a whole dossier on you. No idea where they got it from or why, but they have it.
Can you find out who it's from, Blitz, please? And is that so? I'm doing well, and I think Varren's doing well too.
Yes, I am.
And we got that you're doing well. And that's not a stupid buy, Shadow. I think that's a very sensible buy.
Now it depends. Which Harley Quinn was it?
Oh, and yes, when Iger's strap inevitably breaks because of the weight of her clitoris, we will have to get her some new straps.
The weight of the clitoris. New title.
Good title. Not moth getting drunk or tipsy.
No, of course not. Aaron, keep the horse cock to yourself.
Yes, please. Though, if you have any vodka, you can drink with me tonight.
Alright. I've never heard of these bastards before tonight, so how the hell did they know about me? No ID. Looks like a new file. It was just uploaded about 20 minutes ago. Hang on a second, there's an attachment. I'll send it to you.
Then fucking trace it, Blitz!
Blitz's voice falls silent. A few seconds later, a brief message appears on the screen of your PDA. Plots. Here is the intel on those unwanted guests that I warned you about. They're coming tonight. Take appropriate precautions. Plots. I've run into that name a couple of times since we arrived. Any ideas, Hasenkamp? Jürgen Plot. He's the leader of the Landenberg ring. I had to share an office with that miserable son of a bitch for 5 years before we went our separate ways. It's the greediest, most narcissistic piece of work that I've ever met, and I work for a loan shark. I'd imagine he's not a huge fan of you either. No, he's not. Anyway, in the end it doesn't matter. Mr. Grinder will get paid, and Plot is gonna write a check.
Oh, hey, Siren!
Well, hello, Zaren. How are you doing tonight? Or morning
Drink
for you.
with me! Drink with me!
You don't have
'Cause
to
I'm
drink with Moth.
Oh well, I'm in good company with all the people in the chat and Varren on the other end of Skype, so I can drink. in good conscience.
I am here too.
Yes, but not drinking though.
Alright. Well, that was very enlightening. Want me to delete the files, Chief? Please. A few seconds pass. Done and done. No need to worry about that anymore. It's very reassuring. Thanks, Blitz. Oh goddammit, you're making Zaren drink.
Well, I am drinking from a wine glass, but it is a vodka licorice flavored shots I'm drinking, so that's usually how I drink my licorice shots anyway. I usually have like 2 glasses, depending on how strong they are, and then in one I'll put soda in, like cola or something, and then the other I would fill it up with the vodka shot that I will just alternate all night. But this one is very mild in the taste, so I don't really need it, because it tastes so much like candy and I love it.
Alright, it seems I am in a bit of a puzzle here. What I need to do
I never tried a gel shot, by the way, Yosatsu. I don't know about Varren though.
Nope.
It's not really a thing in Denmark. I know they tried to sell it in stores years back, like maybe 10 years back, maybe even more, but it never really caught on. Woohoo! Victory dance for Shadow!
Why?
Also, 5 witches done. Victory dance.
Hooray!
Oh, that's nice, Shadow. Shadow's saying that he drank lots of things. I can imagine. I mean, you're an eldritch being. You probably tried it all. Well, Saren, I have a very sweet tooth. So if it tastes anything like candy, I'm in.
Of course you are.
Yes. So last time I think I just had regular candy with a lot of licorice in between.
Yes you did.
This time I have liquid candy. Oh, yes, that's so I'm sorry. Shadow is the eldritch being.
Not just a eldritch being, the eldritch being.
Exactly. Are they difficult to make, Siren? Oh, Aaron.
Keep telling yourself that, Aaron.
Well, I can't stop you from dreaming, Aaron. Just saying.
Just take this bit. hold on to that. Place it over here.
You are always appreciated, Shadow. You're adorable. We love you. And you're very good at drawing. I have no idea what the Danish equivalent of jail would be, Siren, so I really don't know.
I can't think of anything on the top of my head as well.
No. I'm much better at writing than I am at building, Shadow, I'm afraid. And speaking of alcohol, I've been invited to a birthday party in late October, so we're going to the gay club, and I have a feeling we're going to be drinking a lot.
We're going to the gay club, of course.
Well, the birthday person is gay, so of course we're going. Shadow, my compliments are always sincere and always said with lots of love and hugs.
That's what she wants you to think.
Yes, I'm luring all of you in.
It's a trap. Oh, and hello, Don. How are you doing?
Oh, hey, Don.
He's the dark blacksmith.
Yeah, I kind of figured. No, Satsu, it's not Yogi. I wish. It's a friend of mine, and she's a girl, so. But yeah, we're going to the gay bar, and they always have 2 for 1 on all the drinks. So you tend to get a little bit drunk when you're there. Plus, she likes to drink a lot.
Well then. Hope you're able to get yourself back to your apartment.
I was last time, and that was my birthday, so I think I was one of the people who drank the most.
Are we getting cold, Don? Is the wall still not done? He was working on his wall.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, got some more dialogue here. Because I was able to unlock a security door.
Yay!
Not the one I needed, but just something extra. Your comlink crackles to life. Hey Chief, I just cracked open a security door somewhere in your area. It might be worth checking out. Will you please tell him to concentrate on the job? We're here to settle his debt, not to hunt for souvenirs.
You know what? He has no sense of adventure.
No, he doesn't.
Hassenkamp.
Alright, Blitz, we'll look into it. Great.
Oh, and the stickers. Oh, that's awesome, Shadow.
Blitz is getting sassy.
Blitz. No problem. It's great to feel appreciated.
You're the one who got us into this mess, Blitz.
Exactly.
Alright, now to activate this door.
Oh, and one part of his wall is done, but he hasn't gone around to do the isolation yet.
Ah, okay.
Oh, those stickers sound awesome, Shadow. I've already seen the mutant carrot, if it's like the other ones you have. And they are absolutely adorable. I love those. I was actually trying to write a little rhyme or poem about carrots, so
What?
when it's done, maybe I can share it with you. It's about a carrot boy who wants to be sold in a store, and when he's finally sold, he's of course, eaten. Chopped and eaten.
Well then.
What can I say? It's my little rhyme. I can write it however I want to.
Okay. Alright, you're clear into the secured area. Keep your eyes open, Chief. There's a tiny chance that you might bump into some physical security from here on out. Other than the crazy guy in the server room, you mean? Yeah, other than him. You said there wouldn't be any security in this building. Hassenkamp's tired. Easy in, easy out, no security. That's what you told Mr. Grant. Those were your exact words. Yeah, well, the situation has changed a bit. Look, I'm not saying that you will hit security, I'm just saying that you might. So just keep your eyes open and load the next firewall, okay? We'll keep our eyes peeled.
Blitz, I love you, but fuck you for getting us into this mess.
Let's see. I opened the security door somewhere. So it might be this door. What's this? It's a desk. What's in the desk?
Ooh, maybe we have some more of that salacious, sexy office writing between colleagues.
Oh my.
That we had last time. I'm still very disappointed that we didn't get to read anything of the writings. That would have been awesome.
You find a sheaf of banking information. The data in this paperwork all points to Meat Grinder and contains a long list of financial transactions and known associates. The whole thing is enclosed in a manila file folder labeled Plots. For once...
Also guys, my glass is empty.
Time to refill.
Give it a second and I'll refill. I will end up getting tipsy on this stream, I know it.
We're going to have so much fun, guys.
Oh, when I get tipsy, again, already talkative, it gets a little bit worse, and then I just want to hug people. Because I just love them, and I just want to hug everyone. So, yeah.
For once, Hasenkamp doesn't complain about the detour. When he sees the information in front of you, he stops dead in his tracks. Why would Plot have Meat Grinder's financial records? To steal from him, most likely. But these records, they don't make any sense. Can't we explain that to the rest of us? The accountant frowns, staring at the paper printouts in front of him. I know Mr. Grinder's books. I tend them for him. And I'm telling you, what I'm saying here doesn't add up. In what way? I'm seeing projections for future profits in here that run way outside the scope of what our organization brings in annually. I don't know how Plot's got his hands on this information, but it couldn't be any more wrong. Maybe there's something going on that you don't know about. Could Grinder be working a deal under your nose? Something he wants to keep you insulated from, maybe. No, no way. That will be financial suicide. Mr. Grinder's good at intimidating people and breaking kneecaps. When it comes to keeping the business running, I'm the man that he turns to. Have been for a dozen years. Maybe you should ask Grinder about it when we're done with the run. Yeah.
Oh, and thanks, Shadow. That's sweet of you to say.
It's okay, Moth, you're fun. And I'm not fun. Thank you, Shadow.
Well, we all know that I'm the star of the show. Every Monday. The rest of the week, you're the star of the show. Monday, it's my day. And I know I could not do it without you because you're the one streaming and playing.
I'm the one who gave you a platform, damn it.
Exactly.
He glances back at the folder of information, a conflicted expression on his face. Maybe I should. Alright, don't have anything to write down then. Alright, let's see.
Pen and paper, guys.
Alright, time to go this way.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, the little, that little hole?
Yeah.
Oh, that was. I remember for last time. If we had a drone, we would be able to put it through there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like here, like vent. It says.
Oh.
Large enough to fit a drone through. Leave it alone, because I don't have a drone, because I'm not a rigger.
Sorry, forgot about that.
Oh, goddammit, Shadow. Alright, let's continue. Nope, I see some security over there.
Aw, thanks, Shadow. And Yosatsu is saying that you're the star of the show with your sweet Belgian voice.
Yosatsu always there with the compliments from me.
Yosatsu is a sweetheart. And there's peeps around.
I saw them, but we're going to ignore them. They don't see us.
Please.
So it's better to leave it alone.
Exactly.
Firewall terminal. Disengage the second firewall. The button depresses with a meaty thunk. How can a thunk be meaty?
I don't know. Maybe it just has a lot of like volume or body behind it.
Varren needs to make a shirt with his hot new catchphrase, "Damn it, Shadow." Well, that could also apply to "Damn it, Serena." So.
It's just "Damn it, everyone."
Damn it, everyone.
No, you can write "Damn it," and then you can have like special stickers that you can put on the shirt with the name of the ones you are referring to
Insert
at a
name
given
here.
time. Yeah. But I have a feeling tonight it's going to be "Damn it, Shadow" most of the way.
Probably.
If not all the way.
That's done, Chief. The final firewall just went down. I should be clear to access that secure node now. Get to it then.
Yay.
Done and done. This'll be easy as pie. You wait and see. Yeah, sure, Blitz.
Oh god. Blitz, shut up. You jinxed it. You jinxed it.
That's all fine and good, but be quick about it. There were some guards in the other room, and I don't want them to be here if they decide to come exploring. Yeah, I'm on it. You two cool your jets. I'll let you know as soon as the vault door is open.
And that you do, Shadow. That you do.
Know Yosatsu.
Yes, Yosatsu. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yosatsu and Shadow work together and make that t-shirt come true.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm saying so. So, yes.
You don't have a say in this matter.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I surely do, because I'm getting tipsy.
Oh, that's your excuse?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Shadow, I ordered purple hair dye, so I'm going to dye my hair purple again. Hopefully this week. So, yeah.
What do you mean I'm like Vegeta at Zaren?
That's not nice, Varren.
He never showed me the picture.
Probably because you rejected it before it could even arrive. Have an open mind. Maybe the bridge could serve as a how-to guide in the future, so that it would be easier for you to build bridges in the future. That way you don't have to spend, what, 30 to 45 minutes on it.
Sure.
Varren's looking very disapprovingly, but he has not flipped me off yet, so...
I need comfort candy.
Then I'm going to get a bit more of my liquid candy.
I got Mawams.
Oh, Mawams. They look so good. Cherry and lemon. Those are the best.
This one is apple.
Poured myself another glass, you guys.
Prepare for Drunk Moth.
Oh god, I can already see how it has dipped. It was probably at 65, maybe even 70 centiliters when we started. Now it is at 55.
Well, that tells you people how much he drinks.
Yes, I'm a fast drinker, by the way. Both water, soda, and alcohol.
I'm a slow drinker.
I'm a fast drinker. But then again, I can also handle my liquor better than you can.
Fuck off.
You already admitted that you are a bit of a lightweight.
Yes, I'm a bit of a lightweight, but you have not seen me drunk yet, so...
No. It's called plum, but I am going to put a little bit of blue in there to get blue undertones. Yusatsu. And now you can read, Varren.
Alright, unlock the vault
Don't
door.
worry.
Oh, now I am allowed to read. Oh, queen.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to, like intercept.
You don't call the shots here.
I have the shots,
God
literally the liquid ones. I'm just drinking them all at once in a wine glass, so.
Can't argue with that.
Exactly.
Alright,
Oh,
unlock the
they're
vault
delicious.
There's another telltale crackle of static from your conlink. Blitz's voice fills your ears. His tone is impossibly smug. Alright, Chief, that should do it. The vault's open and I'm suppressing the alarm. Easy as pie, just like I said.
Shut up, Blitz, you're going to jinx it. And Shadow, I want to see that. I don't care how long it's going to take you to get to that, but I would love to see you draw that picture of me. And Shadow is saying that when he gets drunk, he dance and chew on pillows. I never chewed on a pillow, but I have fallen asleep on the toilet once.
Well then.
I might give you the story a little bit later.
Hooray. Yes, we're all very impressed. Now let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's do it. Alright. Let's hope I don't trigger any alarms this way.
Well, I think Blitz have already jinxed us several times, so I'm not having my hopes up.
As you approach the terminal, Hazenkamp steps forward. I'll handle the transfer from here, thank you.
I think that's true for many people, Siren. Like, all the basic urges just gets amplified because the restrictions that you usually have, in your head, in your brain, doesn't really work as they usually do.
I'll keep that in mind, Zern, when we meet.
I don't know, I just always want to hug people and tell them how wonderful they are. Like, not in the "you're my best friend" kind of way, but oh, you're so sweet and cute and nice, and then just give them a big old hug. That's the best. What do you do, Varren, when you get tipsy or drunk?
I yell and sing.
That's good. The worst kind of drunk is the violent drunk. As long as you're not the violent drunk, that's fine.
I am loud and I sing.
Again, that's fine.
I did have
Sorry, Siren?
I did have a response until Varren spoke. You become a bard when you're drunk? Yes, actually.
Oh, and it's good to tell jokes, Shadow.
I know some drinking songs, so...
Oh yeah. It's been hundreds of years, I think, since I've sung a drinking song. I'm not the biggest fan of them. The last time when we were listening to music, it wasn't drinking songs, we were listening to Visual K rock from Japan in the living room of one of my friends. She and one of her friends were introducing me and another friend to the music genre, and we were all drinking and eating pizza and just listening to the metal music just rock on. And then we also listened to a little bit of In This Moment, because a few of us really like Big Bad Wolf, so we had to listen to that one as well. And then we got all tipsy. One of the girls got really drunk, so she got the room with the small bed so she could, be herself and not just in case. And then the rest of us just cuddled up in the big old bed and slept in there, and we even had a teddy bear in the bed and everything. So that was fun. And
when I say drinking songs, I mean just like songs that are I think appropriate for that time. It's not specifically drinking songs. Like, for example, like what can we do with the drunken sailor and everything.
Okay.
Or one is it's actually from a video game, The Bard's Tale. It's like a song you encounter at the very, very beginning. It's really funny to sing that one. Anyway, continue. Game now.
Yes. Oh, I do have to tell one thing.
Oh, fuck's
The
sake.
next day after that visual cave party, one of the girls got. She was like, "I'm going to make us waffles for breakfast." So she made us waffles for breakfast. Actual homemates making the dough and everything herself.
Okay.
Yes, that was nice.
Why don't you let me take care of that? He stares at you. My entire job here revolves around my making this transfer. That's why Mr. Grinder sent me. If you want Blitz off of his hit list, you'll step aside. Fine, go ahead, but I'm watching you.
Yosatsu is sort of going, "I'm singing in the rain." Is that the kind of song you're singing when you're drunk, Varren?
No. Like, okay, that one song I was referring to, like, it mostly sings about beer, and it's kind of ironic because I don't really drink beer. But it's just a fun song to sing.
You know, it's about having fun when you're drunk, so...
Exactly.
And Shadow, you're not the only one. I've encountered people like that too in my real life, so...
If you guys really want to hear it, I'll sing it when there's combat or anything, or something.
Yes, let's hear Varren sing some more.
Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hasenkamp fingers dance over the terminal's keypad. A progress bar winks onto the screen and rapidly climbs towards 100%. Very good. Only one more thing that needs doing, and then we can get out of here.
I do quite like this Hasenkamp dude, actually. I think he's fun.
Well, he's very straight to the point, at least.
Yeah. I mean, of all the kind of companions that Meat Grinder could have sent our way, I think Hasenkamp is a very good choice.
Wait a second. You said that we're here to do the money transfer and nothing else. You can't go back on that now. The money transfer took care of Blitz's debt to Mr. Grinder. Consider this the interest.
Oh, and I have Siren. I much prefer the cassettes. Currently, their song Ugly is playing repeat on my PC a lot, and also Medjibray with Corvoy's Son, I think it's called. It's also very good.
Hey, well, hold up. I don't owe any interest. Grinder didn't say anything about interest. If you're grabbing things out of a safe deposit box, we want a cut. Hasenkamp ignores him. Just wait here for a minute. I'll be right back.
Don't get greedy, Blitz. Just accept the fact that your debt has been, you know, settled. And Shadow, does that not make it, like, very difficult to buy headphones and stuff like that when you have 7 eardrums?
Well, he might have like 3 in one ear, 4 in the other.
True. But still, that would demand some special kind of headphones, don't you think, to make sure that they don't get destroyed, all of them, or that they all work properly?
Well, he just goes to the Eldritch shop.
True. I wonder where that is, actually. Maybe it's some metaphysical plane that we can't travel to because we are not eldritch beings.
Hasenkamp walks to a nearby safe and taps a code into the keypad. The door swings open. He reaches inside and pulls out a small plastic box, then taps the activator on his comlink. Yes, Mr. Grinder, the package is secure. That's right, I'm holding it right now. I'll have it in your hands within the next 15 minutes. Your comlink crackles and Blitz whispers into your ear. This is bullshit, Chief. By all rights, that book should be ours. This was our run. Do you even know what the box is, Blitz? Well, no, but I still want it.
Typically Blitz. Just, no, don't make any more problems. Like, the guy is called Meat Grinder.
Remind me, Blitz, what was the purpose of this run? To get me out of hot water with Meat Grinder. And Meat Grinder wants the box, right? Well, yeah, but nothing. I came out here to bail you out, not to get you a mystery box. Alright, Chief, if that's the way you feel about it, I'll drop it for now. Thank you.
And if nothing else, maybe this run went so well that Meat Grinder would like to work with us, and then we can ask about the box.
Maybe. Blitz falls into a disgruntled silence. You can hear the soft murmur of Hasenkamp speaking into his comlink from across the room. Finally, he taps the power button and deactivates the device. Alright, the deal is done. Let's get out of here.
And Shadow can remove his extra eardrums. Guess that's good. Very practical.
Upon approaching the vault door, two things become immediately apparent. One, when you stepped into the vault, the door sealed and latched behind you. And two, there's no obvious way to open it from where you're standing.
Fuck. Blitz!
Hey, Blitz, open the door. Huh? What do you mean, Chief? The vault door, idiot. There's no way to open from here. You did account for that, didn't you? There's a long pause. God dang it.
Blitz. Blitz, I love you, but you're grinding on my nerves just a little bit.
His fucking response. I'll wait for you to get there.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops. That's something you say when you like drop a glass of milk.
Glass of milk. Glass of milk.
Blitz, okay, sweetheart, I cooled down from last time, so I'm not as worked up as I was, because that was fucking annoying last time, and you know it. But still, I knew things were going to go wrong, but I figured you would have a better response. I mean, I know you can't account for everything, but... No! Doing a lot of hand motions here, guys, because I can't find the words.
Oops. I think I might have missed that detail when I planned this run through.
Blitz. Seriously. And, oh, that's okay, Shadow. When I'm tipsy or drunk, I don't walk that well either. Because I tend to get a little bit dizzy.
In that case, oops is the understatement of the century. Easy there, Chief. Just cool your jets and let me get work on this. I'll figure something out, don't you worry. Hasenkamp rubs his temple with his free hand. The other cradles the plastic box like a piece of fine china. I knew that something like this was going to happen. When Mr. Griner told me who I'd be checking up on, I just knew it.
You know what, Hasenkamp? We kinda knew it too, but... yeah, still sucks.
Calm down, man. Blitz will get us out of here. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Chief. I'll get you out of there. Just give me 2 more seconds. 1, 2. There's a long pause. Finally, Blitz speaks again. His voice is strained. Alright there, Chief. I think that I can see how to get you out of there. You give me the go-ahead and I'm gonna try something, but there's a catch. Of course there is. What is it? Well, right now I'm keeping about 4 different alarms from triggering. No big deal, I can handle it. But I won't lie. Opening that door is going to be tough. It'll take concentration. And I don't think that I can keep all 4 alarms locked down while I'm doing it. So you're telling us that in order to open the door, you're going to have to set off the alarm. Do I have that right? Well, technically, you set off the alarm when you stepped into the vault. All I'm doing is keeping the signals locked down so they can't get out. And I might be able to release the lock fast enough to catch the alarms before they sound, but I can't guarantee it. How reassuring. Alright, Blitz, go ahead and do your thing. I believe in you. Seconds later, the vault dock releases with a heavy thunk. Done and done, Chief. Nicely done, Blit.
Alarm?
Your sentence is interrupted by a shrill wailing sound. An alarm. That's our cue to leave. Yeah. Can't say I didn't warn you. You better get out of there. That alarm is going to off in both meat space and the Matrix. Reinforcements are on the way. You don't want to be there when you get there. That's an understatement. Let's get the hell out of here.
Screw you, Blitz.
And here the combat starts.
Oh well, don't worry, Blitz. We get back to base. We're all going to get some sleep, and then tomorrow we will be fine again. And also, while there's combat, you guys in the chat, let me know if you want to hear the story about the time I fell asleep on the toilet drunk.
Or if you want to hear me sing.
Yes. Because now we have time, because there's not going to be a lot of dialogue. Or maybe you want to hear both. I mean, that's totally fine as well. I'm almost done with my second glass, by the way. Again, I'm a fast drinker. I don't even know how strong this is. Don't think it's that strong. It's not supposed to say on the bottle somewhere. Ah, it's very, very not strong. It's only 16.4. That's why it just tastes like liquid candy. The ones I usually get are a little bit stronger. I'm afraid I'm not quite sure how I would be able to sing that story, Yosatsu. But Siren is saying both. Shadow is saying that you singing will make him cry. And Yosatsu wants me to sing my story. So I think we should do what Siren wants. We can hear you sing some of that drinking song, and then I can tell my story.
Hang on, I'm having a little bit of a dialogue here first.
Okay.
You hear a loud thunking sound, a heavy-duty mag lock clicking shut. The little light above the exit door goes from green to red. Blitz, I'm detecting a pattern here. Yeah, Chief, I'm getting right on it. What a goddamn train wreck. There's another long pause. The tension mounts, then your comlink crackles to life again. Okay, Chief, I figured out how to get you out of there. You're going to have to release a couple of locks. You can find the controls in the rooms to the north and south of your current position. But in order to get those locks, I'm going to have to hold the doors open for you. Keep talking. Now on my end, holding even one of those doors open is going to be a full-time job. There's no way that I can hold both at once. So, once I've opened a door, you'll have to run in and release the lock, then get back out of again. I won't be able to do much else until you do. You hold the door open. We run in, release the lock, and get out again. Do that twice, once for each door. That's right. Once we release both locks, you need to get out of there as quickly as possible. I'll lock the place down behind you. Oh, and Chief, you're about to have some company in there. Huddy's Hasenkamp, he readies his weapon. Wonderful. Well then. Oh, and there's also fucking programs in the Matrix. Wonderful.
Okay. And are we going to hear you sing now, Mr. Varren Kimbold?
Okay. Give me a few seconds. Get me in position here. Alright. So as I said, it's a little song from a little game called The Bard's Tale. And it goes a little bit like this. Beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a man by the name of Charlie Mops, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out of hops. Hey, he must have been an admiral, a sultan or a king, and to his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. Goes a little bit longer, but...
Applause. And well, Aaron, and I'm glad that you're joking, Shadow, because that was wonderful singing. And Aaron, you just heard Varren sing, and now I have to tell my kind of drunken story of when I fell asleep on the toilet. And that's actually how the story ends, because I was working as a bartender at the time. I wasn't very old, like 18 or 19, I think. And I actually think I was only 18. And then I had been there, again, Friday night to Saturday morning, and I had been up for over 24 hours, and then the guy's like, "You're never here for the morning party, you know, with the other bartenders and the DJ and stuff." And I was like, okay, you know, I can stay today, I think. And 2 rum and cokes and 4 shots later, I think, the bouncer, no, I was a bartender, Shadow, not a bouncer. I'm definitely not a bouncer. The DJ had just broken up with his girlfriend. He was apparently trying to get with me. And I was like, no, not going to happen. He was very cute, but no. And then at one point I'm like, why does he have his arm around me, like around my shoulders? Apparently, I had fallen asleep standing up straight, and then I just started to like fall backwards because I had fallen asleep, and then he had like caught me. And then they're like, maybe you should, go home. And I was like, yeah, I should, but I'm not going to be able to walk home by myself. So I was going to send a text to my dad. And it took forever to send the text because I couldn't write. Really, because again, I was very drunk. I hadn't had a lot to drink, but it had all gone straight to my head because, again, lack of sleep, and I was very tired. And then I also had to pee, like, extremely. And then my dad answered, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure I have the time to go pee, and then go meet up with my dad so he can drive me home. Because I knew myself well enough for that. I always take a second longer to pee when I'm drunk because everything is... I'm very dizzy when I get drunk, so it's not easy to stay seated on the toilet when I'm drunk. I didn't think that far, Yusatsu. I was drunk. I mean, what can I say? So my dad picks me up, drives me back home. I lived with my mother at the time. And she's standing in the front door, and he's, I get out the car, and I'm like, sorry, Mom, I was at the morning party. And she was like, okay, that's fine. And then, for some reason, I'm not allowed to go in through the front door. I think it's because of how drunk I am. So I have to go around the house to the back door in the basement door, and I have to go through the basement. Now, we actually have a bathroom in the basement, and I walk into the basement like, oh, finally I can pee. And I get in there, and then at one point I blinked my eyes, and 45 minutes have passed, and I had been sleeping on the toilet.
Well then.
Then I went upstairs and into my room, just took off my clothes and went into bed, and woke up at 3 in the afternoon. No hangover though. No hangover, so that was good. But yeah, I have a feeling my mom wouldn't let me in through the front door because of how drunk I was. But I'm not quite sure why. Really not quite sure why. But yeah. So...
Hey, Serena.
I wasn't... Oh, Serena! Oh, sweetie! All the hugs! I've never had pumpkin spice, Serena, but I'm going to assume it's still delicious, so thank you. And also, Serena, I'm getting a little bit tipsy tonight, so if you want to drink with me, please do. And I did not work as a bartender for very long. I wasn't that good at it. Suffice to say, when you have Asperger's, working in a very busy bar is not exactly ideal. Oh, and hugs for you, Serena. All the hugs, and hugs for the rest of you. Tipsy hugs from Moth. Oh, she might have Yusatsu, but... You know what, I could probably tell you the story from my very last night working as a bartender as well. Cause that was also quite fun. Not when it happened, but now I can laugh about it. But it didn't feel that funny when it happened because I was very sick. And now my glass is empty again.
Well done. Yeah, fast drinker you.
Exactly. I'm not sure I should drink anymore.
Yes.
I do have a meeting tomorrow afternoon.
Nah.
Oh well, I'm already going to have one of them moved to next week because I don't have the time. But yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see. I can also grab a soda. Oh, boo, Serena. Oh well. But if you guys want to hear my story from my very last night as a bartender, just let me know. Aaron is being the bad influence, by the way, as always.
Do we expect anything less?
And Serena is trying to be the good influence, so I have a little devil and an angel on my shoulder.
That's a first.
Yes, usually they're all devils. Actually, they're rats, but, you know. Shadow is the drunk artist, like the Bohemians around 1900. Well, Serena, maybe the halo is invisible, or maybe you're just less of a devil in this instance than Aaron is. Just saying. Oh, yeah, that's true, Shadow. Having an eldritch horror telling me shit. All the time. I mean, it's fine, but sometimes, you know... Yeah. Every once in a while, your brain's just going, I cannot handle this. The pressure from the eldritch horror. Oh no. Woe is me. And I'm sure you look wonderful with your horns and wings, Aaron. Sounds like you let Siren in to some deep waters, Varren.
I did not.
She was up with you and Okami till like 5:30.
I am innocent.
So you say, but I'm sure the Discord will have evidence proving otherwise. Oh, you are up in school, Serena. Well, I'm glad you have time to stop by here for a few minutes. Hopefully you'll be able to come back. So, are we winning or losing?
We're winning.
Yay!
Just grabbing some medical supplies now.
Good.
Killing this captain.
Sorry, I've just been focused on the chat, so I forgot to look at the actual
Oh yeah,
game.
we're playing a game!
Yeah! Exactly.
There we go, that was the killing blow.
Yosatsu is kind of quoting you, Varren, by the way.
What? What?
Regarding Siren.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Well, Shadow, I can understand why you have that notion that you have to, but every once in a while, you know, all the eldritch horror that you are sharing with the rest of the world just becomes too scary for us mere mortals. Like, my rats are fine, they already know half the stuff that you're telling them, but me, like, again, mere mortal, it becomes a little bit difficult.
Alright, we're out of the situation.
Woohoo!
There's a loud burst of static from your Kong link. That takes care of that, all locked up tight, and you should be cleared to make your exit. Thank God for that. I hate to admit it, Blitz, but you did good back there. Hey, thanks, Hasenkamp. You two. Now, you two ready to get out of here? Do you even have to ask? Alright, let's see what we can do about that. There's a long pause, then Blitz's voice crackles out of your PDA speakers. Head for the front door this time, though, not the alley.
Why?
What? Just go with me on this, Chief. The door that you came in through is no good. You want to get out of the front. There's a terminal I need you to access. One more button to press. Do that and we're home free. Alright, Blitz, the front door it is. Good, and make sure that Hasenkamp comes with you. Gotta make sure that box makes it back to Grinder. Wink, wink.
Alright.
Right.
Oh well. Didn't Hasenkamp say that he had to go home and put his, like, read his children or grandchildren, like, a good night story or something like that?
Mm.
And Hasenkamp must survive now, yay.
Hooray.
It might be fun for an eldritch horror like you, Shadow, but again, for us mere mortals, it can be quite a bit overwhelming, to say the least. And also, if Serena comes back soon, I'll tell you the story from the last night I was bartending, because that was quite the night, for me at least. To the front door.
Hang on, I see something that we can pick up.
Ooh! Yes, I saw it too. A glimpse on my screen.
What's this? What's this? It's equipment.
What's this? What's this?
It's a grenade launcher.
Ooh. Sounds like fun.
Later, Aaron.
Oh, see you, Saren.
Well, she's coming back, but she said, I'll be back.
I'm calling her Siren, because I see her as a siren.
Hasenkamp, where are you going?
Oh, how's it going?
Hey, Simon.
Yeah.
This must be the terminal that Blitz wanted you to use. Its screen is badly scratched and the casing is cracked, but the design tells you it was originally a part of the bank's security system.
By the way, Simon, fair warning, I am a little bit tipsy.
A little bit?
Just a little bit. I'm not dizzy yet, so I'm not drunk.
That's your indication of when you're drunk? If you're...
Yes, it is. Like, sometimes you notice it when you get up. Like, you've been sitting down with friends, having a lot to drink, then you have to get up and go to the bathroom or get another drink or whatever. You get up and you're like, oh shit, I'm drunk. Or, oftentimes with me, I get up, I do not feel it. Then I have to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, I sit down, I'm like, holy shit. The room is turning upside down and back again. When I'm drunk.
The natural state of the Dane.
True, Simon, true. Though I am drinking licorice shots and not beer. But yeah, it's still licorice, so
Hey.
say that works.
Come on, let's get the show on the road. We're almost out of this godforsaken place.
Well, Shadow, I'm one of the lucky people when I'm drunk. I don't become like extremely depressed or violent or anything or preachy, anything like that. When I get the right amount of drunk, I just laugh and I cannot stop laughing. I have had someone ask me if I was on weed and I was like, no, I'm just drunk. I just can't stop laughing. So yeah.
Well, you're half right. Varren is almost out. You, on the other hand, will never leave this building, you son of a bitch.
Oh, Blitz, what the hell? That's what we had a deal.
Blitz, what the hell? Shut up and listen, Chief. Hasenkamp is planning on screwing you. I've had a bot digging up intel on the man ever since you stepped into that building together, and let me tell you, he is not trustworthy.
Yeah, alright. And neither, Simon. It is something new called Sismofyta. Like the little heart candies that is striped black, pink, and green, and then it's just with vodka, so it tastes amazing. It's not that strong though, it's only like 16.4%.
I don't sound like a jerk, Shadow.
No, Drunk Varren sounds like fun, especially if he sings those songs all night. Do you play like drunken sax as well?
I have never done that.
I bet that would be fun though.
Hazenkamp sneers. Says the man who ratted out his own gang. To hell with this, I'm leaving. I wouldn't if I were you. Varren Kimbold there can kill you with the press of a button. I can? Well, more accurately, he can give me control of those auto turrets with the press of a button, and then I can kill you.
I'm going to say no. Blitz, what the fuck?
Hazenkamp stops, looks you in the eye. But he wouldn't do that, would he? That all depends on what Blitz has to tell me.
Good answer.
Get this, Chief. That son of a bitch isn't really an accountant. He's an assassin, and Grind is second in command to boot. Making people disappear is his job, Varren. No way Grinder would have sent him if he intended to let you walk out of here and laugh. That true, Hazenkamp? That bit about my place in Mr. Grinder's organization? Sure. But the part about me killing you? No. I intend to walk out the door, give the box to Mr. Grinder, and go home to my family, like I said.
Oh, and welcome back, Serena. Welcome back, hugs for you.
Why the lie? Why tell me you're an accountant? It wasn't a lie. I am an accountant, and I'm here in that capacity at Mr. Grinder's request. An edge of irritation creeps into his voice. People can be more than one thing, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't let him sweet talk you, Chief. Push the button and let me blow him away.
No.
Varren, listen to me. Your pal is a thief, and a killer, and a rat. You push that
So
button...
are we.
Yeah.
So are we.
Yeah. You push that button and I'll die, sure. But Mr. Grinder's waiting for me, and he's waiting for this box. And you don't want that kind of trouble that's gonna come your way if I don't get to him.
I kinda agree. And so far, Blitz, I don't think, has told us anything that would justify us just killing Hazenkamp.
By all rights, that box should be ours, Chief. This was our run. Grinder can't have the money and the box. That's just unfair.
That's not unfair. That's just how business is going to happen this time around, I think.
See what I mean? That's what it's all about. He wants the box. He doesn't even know what it is, but he's willing to kill an old man for it. How is that not sending a red flag for you? I'm telling you, I work for a loan shark, and I wouldn't feel safe around this guy. I think there's something else going on here. I think we've all been set up. Hazenkamp blinks. Explain. I think that your boss is in bed with the Landenberg ring. I think he's the silent partner that we read about.
Oh, and thank you, Shadow. Now I have that song stuck in my head.
An astonished chuckle erupts from the old man. Mr. Grinder, working with plots. Are you high? Yes, but that's beside the point.
God, I don't really think it fits with our character, but...
No, not for this character.
No, but good fucking response.
No, I'm dead serious. I've known Mr. Grinder for 12 years, and I'm telling you, he would never work with that son of a bitch. Besides, if that were true, why would he send me in here to help you rob the place?
Maybe he wants to get rid of you? Maybe he's testing you to see if he can trust you?
Are you familiar with the phrase killing two birds with one stone? Don't get cute with me, Varren. Say what you mean. He isn't being cute, jackass. He's accurately describing the situation. Obviously, Mr. Grinder wants you out of the way. Throwing around words like obviously doesn't make them true. Why the hell would Mr. Grinder want to get rid of me? I run his business, for God's sake. I don't know, man, but one thing I can tell you, somebody gave Plus that info on us, and Varren's name was on that list. Now tell me, either you, me, and Grinder, whoever knew that he'd come here tonight? And why wasn't Grinder's name on Plus' kill list?
Oh, and don't worry, Shadow, it's not the worst song I can have stuck in my head. And if you're too sober, Yusatsu, drink with me. Drink with me.
Hazenkamp falls silent, but his mouth curls into a frown. We also found these financial projections, remember? The ones that showed a massive increase in Grinder's future profits? His voice comes out flat, disbelieving. There's Referg. Oh, they were real, and your boss is cutting you out of whatever he has planned. No, no way. He shakes his head firmly. Mr. Grinder wouldn't do a thing like that. Not to me. Use that business acumen of yours. What happens when the only two providers of a service merge together? They form a monopoly. You're saying that Mr. Grinder and Plot... They're joining their businesses together, man. Read between the lines. It's actually not a bad scheme, come to think of it. The ring tricks idiots into taking out predatory loans, and Grinder shows up to collect. You get the irony of what you just said, right? Sure.
I'm sorry. First of all, Shadow. Sorry to interrupt. First of all, Shadow. I love platypus. Ever since I watched Phineas and Ferb for the first time. Perry is awesome. And Yusatsu only 20. I mean, in Denmark you only have to be 16. Like, you can drink legally from you're like 14. You know, your parents can give you alcohol and stuff if you want to. But like, you can buy it legally from stores and such when you are 16, and you can buy it legally from bars and restaurants and such when you are 18. And well, Isatsu, happy birthday next month when we get there. Woohoo! How old do you have to be to drink in Belgium, by the way?
16.
Yeah, again, good age. And then you can vote and get a driver's license when you are 18.
Yes.
My glass is empty.
Then fill it up.
Yeah. In a bit. It's only 9 o'clock and we had to go for like, what, 2 or 3 more hours?
Give it a few minutes, guys. I'll get her drunk real soon.
I know I'm a fast drinker. I just want to make sure that I can last throughout the stream. And again, I have to get up at 8 tomorrow because I have to call my doctor. So... Alright.
Okay, game.
Yes.
Sure, I get you, and you get that your boss is cutting you out of his operation, right? I'm sure that the London Burgering has plenty of accountants. Kreider wouldn't need you anymore. There's a long pause. Hazenkamp stares at you, processing what you just told him. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again. From what you told us about Plot, he wouldn't want you in the picture either. There's bad blood between you two, right? Hazenkamp's face has gone ashen. He nods dumbly. Yeah, there is. It all seems pretty clear cut to me. Where he glances down at the plastic box cradles in his arms. Son of a bitch. There's a long pause. Finally, Blitz breaks the silence. So, I guess that means we're all on the same team now, right? He nods again. Yeah, that's right. And
okay, I wouldn't want to get Hasenkamp in the same room as Amsel. For some reason, I have a feeling they would not get along.
And yeah, that's right. And as a show of good faith, I'll tell you, your pal was right. Grinder sent me here to see that the transaction went through smoothly, yes. But he also wanted me to kill you. Told ya!
Oh, and Serena has peach tea. I hope you're enjoying your little peach tea then.
Damn you, Hazenkamp. Look, I didn't want to do it, but it was the job. But now I guess I've tendered my resignation, so I don't have to do that anymore. There are only 2 people left in the world who need to worry about me shooting them. Just to be clear, I'm not one of the 2 people, am I? No, Blit, you're not. When we get out here, I have a score to settle with Plot and Grinder, and believe me, I will settle it. Speaking of which, can we talk about how we're going to get out of here? Yeah, of course, Chief. If you do me the favor of pushing that button, I'll activate the security doors. That's all you're gonna do, right? I'm trusting you here.
Yes, please do not shoot him, please.
Cause, man, you got nothing to worry about from me anymore. Push the button. It's cool, Comp. You can trust him.
I don't think so. I think he's going to shoot him. I think he's going to shoot him.
Absolutely, because I'm trustworthy. Now, I'll just activate the security doors and... His voice cuts off. There's a long pause punctuated by crackles of static from your comlink. Blitz? His panicked voice punches through your comlink speakers. There's somebody in here with me, Chief. Another decker. I've got you, and you've got incoming at your local... The voice cuts to static. Get ready, Comp. We're about to have company.